Hi, I'm David Boyd with the Commercial Appeal, and I'm here with Dan Henders and Dennis Harris. They're the coaches here at Arlington with the cross-country team, and they're this week's Bartlett Weekly Team of the Week. So Dennis, let's start with you. Tell me how the year's gone.
This year's gone pretty well because we've had a great group of student athletes that have been ready to come out here and work from day one since I've taken over. We've had a group of seniors that have really led the way, including Noah Freeman, Nick Penarski, Mustafa Muhammad. They've been leading the way in practice and most of the meets. The good thing about our team is we do have a good group of top-heavy seniors, but we've also got a good group of underclassmen below them. And one thing that made this year really easy is we were able to get Dan Henders out of retirement to come and help us out this year.
Dan, tell me how, I know you have a son on the team, so other than getting roped in by Dennis, what's your role on the team?
Well, I've been a parent following the team around for the past 3 years with my son Jordan, and he made the varsity squad this year, and just the situation they got in with the coaching change. There was a couple weeks there where there was just no coach, and as a parent concerned, want to see, and I was pleased as punch to hear that Dennis got the job. So I knew Dennis from high school. We ran together back at Bolton, and so yeah, he was quick to reach out and asked me to get involved, and I had no problems. So I've done it before, so it's easy to step in when I'm already going to be at the practices and the meets anyway. I was able to step in and help out, and I was glad to be able to do it.
Well, good. Well, let me go back to Tuesday's meet and then spin forward to next Thursday, I think is the region. So you guys, and probably first time in Arlington history, won the county. So tell me how was that? Was it pretty satisfying for the boys and for the coaches?
It's always satisfying when you get to leave as a champion. One thing that might have helped us out is a couple weeks earlier we ran in a meet where it was also raining in bad conditions, so that may have helped prepare us a little bit. And before that we even had a day of practice where it was raining. We came out here and ran anyway, so when it was raining on the day of the meet, most of the kids were just saying, well, we've already run in this before.
Gotcha.
Didn't bother them at all.
All right. Dan, next Thursday I think is the region. I would imagine the boys are the favorites. I think I heard you say the girls are probably close to second, third maybe on the list. So tell us, what do you expect to happen next week?
Well, you know, as the season's progressed and, you know, with the recent success, you look at the results and the guys are the clear favorites in Region 7, and that's for sure. And the other teams know that too, so it's up to them to, you know, go back next week, repeat that, and because they got the targets on their back.
What about the girls?
The girls, they're the ones going. They didn't qualify for state last year. That's been their goal this year, and they've done a good job. They've worked very hard. We got one of the better runners in the regions, and
who's that?
And that's Celine Roan, and she's got some good competition because you've got two of the better runners in the state that just happen to be in our region. So I'm excited to see what she can do. She's followed closely behind by Amanda Leatherwood. So we got a 1-2 punch that will definitely get us a low score. So it's up to the rest of the team, see what they can do. If they can just shave off 30, 40 seconds off their time, you know, we could be talking about winning. So that's the goal. That's what we're looking forward to, and see what they can do. But the ultimate goal for this girls team going into the year was just to qualify for state, and that's finishing in the top 3. And we should be able to do that. Confident we can do that.
That sounds good. Well, I want to thank Dan and Dennis and wish them luck next week at the region, and we'll have coverage of that in next week's Commercial Appeal. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.